Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today's video is a little bit different. We're coming inside today because it's honestly very windy and cold. And my sister is not here right now, but I'm gonna make this video by myself because why not? We had this idea of making an Amazon gift list guide for gardeners. I know this is kind of a list of things that my sister and I would love to get as a gift. Hint, hint. But also maybe some things that other gardeners would want, you know? And some of these things are just ideas. You don't have to get them from Amazon, but you know what? It's a whole list and a whole thing. So let's just get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is like clothing. Wearables, okay? We're gonna go wearables on this one. Of course, we all want gardening t-shirts, okay? We could all use them. I know I can. I specifically want funny ones, so I really like some of these ones right here. I would wear them all. I absolutely would wear them all. Anything that brings me a smile, you know I'm gonna wear. Also a gardening hat. That is like a staple gardener thing. And gardening gloves. We could always use more gardening gloves. Another wearable that I think most people just use their shirt for, but again, if you want to give someone a gift to upgrade their gardening with, a harvest apron. A harvest apron looks really cool, and again, it would definitely prevent me from stretching out all my cool t-shirts that I would also buy. So let's go into the garden next with actual planters. So these galvanized raised beds are actually pretty inexpensive and they do the job. My sister recently purchased several of these for the garden that we are doing a makeover on right now, and they work. Let me tell you, they work. And again, they're fairly inexpensive. Another type of planter that you could totally give are grow bags. I really like grow bags. I use pots in my garden, but the problem with the pots is that they hold a lot of water, and if you don't drill extra holes into them, you're gonna drown your plants. So I really like grow bags just because the water will wash out of them a lot easier. Also, one of these garden towers where you have the tiered towers in them. I would really love one of these for like my porch area and small plants, maybe even like an herb garden type of thing, or flowers or strawberries, you know, some of those smaller plants that you don't want to take up too much room, definitely could be in one of these towers, and I think it's a great gift. Again, fairly inexpensive. You could probably find one of these for around $50 or less depending on the size. Another really great container idea is a propagator set, one with the dome. So the dome really creates humidity and moisture and traps in the heat to make the plants grow. So I think these are really important, especially for a gardener who is wanting to start their own seeds. Let me tell you, the dates on the seed packet do not always mean you will get exactly vegetables on those dates. But you can if you propagate them and start seeds a little bit early. Also, with your propagation set, you may want something like grow lights, so that way they can grow in darker areas of your home. I know if I started seeds, I would want them in the garage, and in my garage is like a tomb. So I would need some grow lights in there to help the seeds germinate a little bit faster. Also, if you are starting your own seed journey, you're gonna need something to organize your seeds in, and this organizer right here is something I see almost every gardener on YouTube using. All of my friends use it. I'm pretty sure even my parents have one. I need one of these. I need one of these organizers because my seed collection is getting out of control, and I think a little plastic baggie is not doing it anymore. I need to get organized, and I think this would be a great gift for somebody else. Now let's talk harvesting, right? Tools could be a lot of different things, but I don't know about you, but giving like a shovel as a gift or like a hula hoe as a gift is kind of awkward. So we'll keep it to the small ones here. Good pair of clippers, nippers, those kind of things would be really good. There's tons of options on Amazon, and honestly, the sky's the limit. You can go cheap, you can go expensive. whatever your little heart desires, I think. Honestly, I'm an inexpensive person, so this set right here looks good to me. It'll do for a long while. As long as I don't leave them out in the yard, which could happen. Also, I really love one of these Hori Hori knives because it has the depth on the blade, so it makes planting a little bit easier. So then we have like garden extras that would just be kind of cool to receive as a gift. And I know I necessarily probably wouldn't buy one of these myself, would be like a personalized garden sign for your garden, or even some little garden gnomes or garden accessories to kind of amp up the personality in your garden if you so choose to. I know I have a couple like flower ones in my garden for my kids, and my kids definitely want to get me this gnome that is trying to ride a T-Rex or something. Listen, I love the gnomes, okay? I'm sorry, I would have them all over my house if I could. Also, if your gardener is also into canning, things like canning lids, canning jars, canning cookbooks, those kind of things would also make wonderful gifts. You can even put your own canning recipe into the jars and give it as a gift. I know I've gotten this several times for people from Christmas, where they'll put like cookie in a jar with some baking directions and give that as a gift. And honestly, I love it, and I also keep the jars, so that kind of thing. I also really have been into making refrigerator pickles this year, so I want the screw-on ball lids for my jars really badly. Some of these things are things that your giftie who also does canning probably already has, but we need more of them, and it would just be nice for us not to have to buy them and for someone to gift it to us. So those are all the things from our gift list. What do you think? What are we missing? Because we're always going to be missing something. What would you give as a gift to a gardener? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for joining us today. I know this was kind of a different video, but it's winter time, okay? We would just want to stay cozy and inside and not be outside in the cold. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.